Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back to episode 42 of the FIFA 20 My Player Career, and we are towards the end of March now. As you saw on the screen right there, it is March 20th, 2022. First game up today for Arsenal is a home game against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Obviously we are trying to finish in the top four. We still have a chance of winning the league, a very slim chance, but you never know. If we can keep winning and hope that the teams above us do drop some points in the final few games, you never know what could happen. But the target right now for this season, I guess, is just to finish in the top four, just so that we are in the Champions League next season. We're still in Europa League. I think it was Seville we was drawn against in the Europa League, so obviously if we win that competition we will be in the Champions League regardless of where we finish in the Premier League. But of course, if we can finish in the top four and win the Europa League, that will be absolutely fantastic for the club, for the fans, and obviously for Kai. This is his first year here at Arsenal after moving here from Ajax, as you may remember. We had a stint at Galatasaray as well. So this is a real big time for Kai. He's still only young as well, of course. He is a young French midfielder. I think is he 19 years old yet? I can't remember exactly how old he is. I'm sure some of you may remember better than I do, but let's concentrate on these games. We've got 3 games to cover in today's episode, and straight away actually that's going to be ruled offside, which is good news for us. Good ball though, great ball through, was a nice finish, but just offside. So the score just remained after half an hour: Arsenal 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. Defender probably should have been there before the attacker nodded that one on, but thankfully he was offside. So onwards we go. 5.4 match rating for Kai as we are into the last few minutes here in the first half. Arsenal just trying to steal it late on to go into the break. A goal in front. Can they do that? Here is Kai. He pulls that one back. Nice little back heel. Finds his teammate. There is another back heel. This time finding Kai. Hits it, and that effort was not very good at all. As you know, he has been struggling a little bit of late with his fatigue and stamina, and I think that shot there just proves he's still feeling a little bit leggy. So hopefully he does finally get a rest. I think we have an international break coming up soon, so we'll try and sim those games if we are chosen for those games as well for France. We'll try and get them simmed up. But half time here, it does end 0-0 at the break, and there's actually going to be a substitution, and that substitution is Kai. The manager obviously sees and notices that Kai is struggling a little bit with his fatigue, so off he went at half time. Hopefully we did manage to get the win. Let's have a look at the calendar. We've got 2 games coming up. Oh, we actually drew, so dropped 2 points there against Wolves, which is a bit of a blow, but onwards we move. International friendlies against Spain and Colombia. As I said, what we're going to do here is just sim both for them. We're not really interested in playing international friendlies, and obviously that is going to help Kai with his fatigue and stamina as well, going into that Fulham game there at the end of March, which is actually just a few days to go. And here we are then, Wednesday, March the 30th, 2022, back at the Emirates Stadium after the international break as well, of course. He's got to be fresh leg now. He's had a whole week off, no midweek games for him. He's got to be one of the most freshest on the pitch, and hopefully that is going to be showing in his performance today. We need a win, especially after drawing against Wolverhampton Wanderers. 0-0 it was. Remember, Kai was replaced after 45 minutes, so although it's a blessing in disguise, it's always a blow getting substituted early on, especially at half time. And well, let's see what we can do with fresh legs. Here is Nicholas Pepe then for Arsenal, looking to get the cross in. Cross is there, but so too was the defender, and Fulham are going to get this ball forward. But good early attacking play there from Arsenal as we do win possession back here. And Lucas Torreira letting that one off for Kai. Kai finds his teammate Gomez, but the defender was there as well. Kai still chasing it. He wants to win that ball back here for Arsenal, and he does that indeed. Come on, lad. 6.2 rating for Kai. He crosses far post, and there is Gomez to nod in the first goal of today's game. It is now Arsenal 1, Fulham 0, and hopefully that is a sign of things to come now. As I said, Kai's got fresh legs, so he's able to put in those kind of crosses, and it was great to find and pick out Gomez at that far post. He was in there just before the defender, and it was a nice header as well. Right on the edge of the 6-yard box. Goalkeeper didn't stand a chance. Top corner it went, and Gomez scores his 3rd Premier League goal of the season then. As I said, Arsenal leading them 1-0. 10 minutes in, and here is Mesut Ozil playing a little bit more defensive today. Not sure why, maybe the manager Unai Emery has told him to do so, but 7.8 match rating for Kai. He pulls that one back, finds the space, finds his teammate Van der Beek, lays that one off. It was blocked, but there is Nicolas Pepe. Is he onside though? He seems that he was, so that goal is going to count. The way that the ball came through, I don't know if it took a deflection or what. But for a second it actually looked like it was offside. We'll have to see the replay if we do manage to see the replay of that, but it doesn't really matter either way. Let's have a look. He shot, still looks a bit offside. It depends where he actually was on the side of the defender there, as I think it was Gomez who took that original shot, but it counts, so that's all that matters here. Arsenal lead then 2-0, and we've got just under half an hour played here at the Emirates Stadium. We've got ourselves another corner, looking to make it 3. Can we make it 3 before the break? That would be superb here for the Gunners, as Kai drops short to pick up the ball. He's going to carry on this near side. Is he going to get the crossing? No, he does get the crossing, and there is Gomez yet again, and another assist for Kai from the cross, and that is now Arsenal who lead 3-0. We're averaging a goal every 10 minutes so far, so there's still time to get another one before the break. But Gomez there thanking Kai for that fantastic cross. Again, great to pick out Gomez at the far post, and again the goalkeeper just stood there, watched it go past his head, and there is Maximiliano Gomez to score his 4th Premier League goal of the season. And Arsenal lead then 3-0. We've got less than 25 minutes to play here. Fulham in possession. They've given it away. Not sure why he just let that one go. But here are Arsenal then on the attack yet again. Kai wants in on these goals now. Here is Martinelli. Plays that one through for Van der Beek. And his effort was absolutely shocking. Should have at least got that one on target, but look at that, he just drags that one far too wide, and not really troubling the goalkeeper and not troubling the goal either. So onwards we move. 15 minutes remaining here at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal still looking comfortable, still having the efforts, and just unfortunately not being able to find that 4th goal. Maybe we can do it now though. We're on the attack, and what was that? That was a shocking pass. If that was trying to find that one through, maybe a chance here. Here's Kai, and he scores, but he is not onside. That one won't count then. Unlucky as that one was played through. Just unfortunate, it was just a little bit offside, and there is going to be a change here as well for Arsenal. Pepe goes off. I think it was Traore coming on in his place. Indeed it was. So a change there for Arsenal. 1 minute remaining here at the Emirates, and it looks like it is going to be ending 3-0 then for the Gunners. Good performance all round. Obviously Kai picks up 2 assists as well, so you could argue that he is man of the match today, and all after getting a little bit of a rest and getting substituted at half-time against Wolverhampton Wanderers, and then 2 games rest in midweek for that international break, as that shot was thunderbolted in by Van der Beek. He's been eager to find the back of the net, and that was probably his best effort of the game, to be honest. But good save there from the goalkeeper. Maybe one last chance here for Arsenal, and it was there, but so too were the hands of the keeper, and that one's going to get cleared forward, and I'm sure the final whistle is going to get blown. There it is then. Arsenal win 3-0, back to winning ways, 3 points in the bag, and now we just need to continue on with that. We will have a look at the league table before we do end today's episode, so we'll see exactly where we are, but hopefully we can win this one to end today's video, hopefully with another 3 points, and a good way to go into the final few games of this season. Form is picking up now, obviously with Kai having that rest. Hopefully he's okay now for the rest of the last few games which we do have remaining in the league, and that one's just going out of play there for an Arsenal throw. So onwards we move then, still 0-0. Bournemouth looking the most likely right now though. They're the ones on the attack, looking to get the cross in. Is Joshua King, still going through King, and he's been taken down to the ground, and the referee has given the penalty, so a good chance here for the home team to go in front and give themselves the 1-goal advantage. It was Mesut Ozil who gave that penalty away. A little bit disappointing there from him, and you could see the disappointment on his face. So onwards we go, and the penalty, good penalty there. Joshua King, he buries it. The goalkeeper just watches it go past him, and it is Bournemouth then who lead 1-0, and now Arsenal have some work to do if we are going to be finding another 3 points. As I said, we can't really be affording to be dropping any more points, especially if we want to be challenging for the title. We dropped 2 against Wolves, and dropping 3 possibly here is going to be bad news. And I think if we do drop points here today, we could pretty much rule out any kind of title challenge, and we'll have to settle for a top 4 finish. But obviously if we do drop points in this game as well, and that's looking ever more likely, then things could be even harder getting even into the top 4. But it is Joshua King then who buries that one to give Bournemouth a 2-goal lead here. And again, poor defensive work from Arsenal, just lets him run straight past him. The challenge was there in the end, but not enough to keep it out. And Joshua King then scoring his 5th Premier League goal of the season as Bournemouth take the lead 2-0. We are approaching half time, and here is Kai looking to get Arsenal back onto this game. It's not looking good though, is it, right now? He's only on a 6 rating. We need a little bit of magic from Kai and from his teammates as well, of course. Can't expect Kai to do everything, but he plays that one through here for Van der Beek. Van der Beek finds his teammate Cardi, who lays it off. Kai with the effort. It was on target, but the goalkeeper well positioned to keep that one out. But Arsenal looking a little bit more hungry now, a little bit more dangerous, looking like they can get themselves back into this game. Get a goal before half time, and you never know what could happen. That one, a looping header, too far over everybody though, and out for a goal kick. So into the second half we go, and Bournemouth did go into the break then with that 2-goal lead. Wijnaldum has come on in place of Mesut Ozil, who gave away that penalty in that first half. As you may remember, Kai charging all the way through, trying to open up some space. The goalkeeper was there to make the save, but could only parry it into the path of Mauro Icardi, and Arsenal do find themselves back in this game. We've got 25 minutes to play here. It is now Bournemouth 2, Arsenal 1. Is the comeback on, boys? Is the comeback on? Hopefully we'll just need one more goal, but of course we still can't really afford a draw. We need to be winning these games. We've only got a handful of games remaining in the Premier League, so we really need the 3 points. 3 points are important. But there is Mauro Icardi, the goal scorer, and he claims his 10th Premier League goal of the season. 20 minutes to play, just over 20 minutes to play, and here is Kai playing more centrally now as Arsenal try and get themselves back onto level terms before that final whistle approaches. Patient play here from the Gunners. Soara just laying that one off for Kai, who finds Van der Beek. Kai's going to carry on his run. Is he going to be found by Van der Beek? He is, and the shot was there. Finesse, just the wrong side of the Bournemouth goal though, unfortunately, but a good chance nevertheless, worth a shot. But very, very close, very close. Look at that, you could even see the shadow on that white goalpost. So just over 10 minutes to play. A chance here straight into the hands of the goalkeeper, but you feel Arsenal have a couple of more chances in them. It's looking like Arsenal are going to be getting this equalising goal. Come on, boys, let's do it. We can do it. We've got faith in the players. Arsenal playing patiently as Nicolas Pepe pushes forward, trying to find somebody in space, which he does. Kai picks up the rebound. He is onside as well, and Arsenal do tie things up here. It is now Bournemouth 2, Arsenal 2. Kai getting himself in amongst the goals, and a great time to score. But do we have enough time to push forward and find a winner? A little bit unlucky here with the initial shot, but Kai in the right place at the right time, right on the edge of that 6-yard box to claim his 15th Premier League goal of the season. And let's see, we have, how many minutes of added time are we going to be given? 3 minutes of added time. Is it going to be enough? We're going to have maybe 2 chances, possibly at least one here if we can get this ball in the area. Here's Wijnaldum then, and Gomez. Oh, what's he doing, Gomez? He chipped that one up and then he went for the shot, and no idea what he's trying to do there. He should have cut back inside, laid that one off for Kai to smash in the winner. That's what he should have done. But 7.6 match rating for Kai. The score does remain 2-2, and it looks like it is going to end all square here, which is a bit of a shame here at the Vitality Stadium. But what can you do? Another draw, and I think that is the title ruled out then for Arsenal. We can only push forward now for a top 4 finish. And speaking of top 4, let's have a quick look at the league table then. There it is, currently in 6th place. We do have a game in hand of Manchester United, who are currently in 4th place, but a lot of goal difference there as well to build build up. So that is the league table. Manchester City looking like they are going to be the champions, but Chelsea and Liverpool still chasing them at the top of the league. And so leave a like, guys, if you did like today's episode. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And look at Swansea at the bottom. 32 games played and they've only drawn 1 game, lost the rest. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.